there my crafty friends, it's Terry from Vig's Test Creates and thanks for joining me today. So today I'm going to walk you through the process of making a trifold card. So this is a really simple card to make but it's really effective and you can use literally any supplies that you have in your stash. So I'm choosing to make a Christmas card because I have these two leftover images that I stamped, coloured and fussy cut, which are from the It's Snome Time collection from Craft Consortium. I'm also using their papers, and then this white glitter card I think is Sizzix, but I'm not quite sure. But again, you can just use anything. It doesn't have to be Christmas designed or anything like that. So basically what I've done so far is I've got two A2 card blanks, and these ones happen to be by Tonic Studios. You could make your own. Basically the measurements are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Again, you could make this card any size. So if you want to work with 5 by 7, if that's the card size that you prefer to work with, or if you want to make a square card, the principles are exactly the same. So basically, to start off with, what we're going to do is stick the back of one card onto the back of another card, so it ends up like this. So that'll be the front of the card. We'll open it up. This image will be on here, and then we'll open it up again, and then that will be where we'll write our personal message. But I'm also going to add an extra element to this card because I want it to be a bit of a sort of peekaboo card. So the front, so what I've done to the front so far is I have cut down a piece of card from the 6x6 It's Snome Time paper pad, and I've cut that down to cover the full front of the card. And then I've been playing about with what I'm going to do, but I need to cut little flag tails into these, but these are going to be like little banners that come around here. And then we're going to have a little snowy hillside from glitter, and then we're going to have Santa around here, and then we're going to have this is from the Daisy May Designs Heart Torn Edge nesting die set. Again, you don't have to use a heart. You could use a circle or a square or a rectangle or a diamond or anything that you want, but I thought it'd look really cute to have a heart. So I'm gonna have a heart there on the inside panel of the card. We're gonna have this scene here, which is this gorgeous little reindeer with one of Hal's Couple-Ditch's trademark little birds there. So all you're going to be able to see through this front card is this little bird. And so it'll become more clear. If you're thinking, what the hell are you talking about? It's going to become a lot clearer as we go through. But the first step is, the only reason I've glued this on already is because obviously I wanted to give it time to dry before I run this through my die cutting machine and cut that hole out of. But all you need to do is basically trim a tiny little hair, a little strip off each of your back panels. So I'm going to quickly do that now. And this just helps it just to sit together a little bit easier, so there's less overhang. That's the only reason you're doing that. And it is just like a little hair, a tiny little strip from each. So there you go. You'll see just fits nicely together. So it's just a bit of playing about. So this is a scrap. I like to use up my waste products. I don't like to cut into new sheets unless I can help it. So I just have cut this snowbank to be the same width as the sheet. And I know I'm going to want it around here. And I checked the sizing because basically all we want to be seeing really is the bird. It's fine to see a little bit of the tail, but I think that'll be so cute. So there's no real scientific way of doing this other than actually what I could do. If I put that on the front and then put a little border around it. It's going to be about there. And then I drew the line from the bottom. So that's, again, it's not, there's the line, just in case you can't see. So it's about there. And again, I can once I've cut this hole, I can make the scene to fit, so it's going to be fine. So I'm just going to use some micropore tape and run this through my die cutting machine, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. That went through perfectly, and it's left this gorgeous little heart. And then we've also got a little heart that we could use somewhere else later on, either on the same or a different project. So I'll put that to one side for the moment. It's always good to keep these things because you never know when they're going to come in handy. I mean, that's really cute. There's nothing wrong with it. So there we go. So now I think the important thing is to work on the inside scene. So if we just line everything up where we think it will need to be, and then just double check everything before we then glue it down. Oh, that's really cute, isn't it? And then we can always add like a little embellishment here. That would look quite cute as well. I might even go around that with a gel pen, like a white or a black gel pen, just to make it pop a little bit. So if we draw around him, then we know that that's where he's got to be. And we can go ahead and stick, well, first of all, it's that's actually going to be on here, so we need to stick the back of this onto there first. So again, you can use whatever medium you like. I'm using glue. Nothing's going to get that off there now. So there we go. So again, we can use glue. There we go. And then we need to position that so that it fits inside those lines. So I'm going to get my self-gripping tweezers out because there's some fiddly bits in here. Okay, So we're just going to position this so that we can't see the pencil lines. Paying particular attention to make sure the legs are glued down, because it can be more tricky to glue things on top of glittered cardstock. It doesn't necessarily want to stay there. And then close that. Okay, his head is in shot, which we didn't really want it to be, but there's nothing we can really do about it now. I think it's because that bit was a bit bendy. That's okay. Do you know what I can do? I can make the sentiment just go over there just a little tad. That's fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world anyway. The front is going to be sticking the snowbank down. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like that. And then have a Christmas greeting going across there, which will overhang into the heart slightly. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make marks on here so I know where to cut them. Cut simple fishtails into these, whereby I'll cut a little slit up the middle and then cut triangles from each of the corner. I'll do that to each, and I'll get the snowman stuck down, and then I'll be back, and then I'll choose a Merry Christmas sentiment from my stash, stamp that onto a piece of card and put that there, and I'll see you back in a moment with the finished card. And here we go, my friends, the completed card. So I stamped a simple happy Christmas. I really like the font of this sentiment, and this is from a woodware sentiment and tree stamp set. And then I'll raise that up on some foam pads, except that end bit, obviously, because that's hanging over. And that's just covered up that bit of antler and ear that we didn't really want to see. So, I mean, you know, it's just an example of how, you know, you can plan things in crafting, but sometimes, you know, little things crop up, but that they're really easy to fix. I went around the, it was really nice actually, because it was really handy. There's an indentation left by the die. So I followed that round with my white gel pen. I cut the little flag tails as I said I would with those strips there, the pearlized strips. You can see it better now, I think, the pearlescence. I added some Spectrum Noir sparkle pen onto the Santa Gnome's little hat, and I added several of the enamel dots from the It's Gnome Time collection, which are really nice. It's just really nice to have things that coordinate exactly, so that you just know that they're going to work well together. I also went over the black stamping of the snowflakes and the lines on Santa Gnome's little outfit in white gel pen as well. So I think that looks really nice from the front, and then obviously standing up, it stands up really nicely just as a regular card. And then we open it up and we've got this gorgeous scene inside. So it's a little reindeer thinking, "What are you doing sitting on my bum?" which I just think is adorable. And then when you open up again, I popped the heart that's out of here just into there, and I might add you know, from all of us or from us both, because it's just two of us, sentiment in there, or not. You know, you can just, some people like to have sentiments in the middle of the handmade cards, and others less so. So it's completely up to you. So I hope that has been an interesting tutorial for you. It's a very simple idea. It's been around, you know, a long time, doing a trifold card, but it's just nice and simple. But it just steps it up a bit more than just doing a straightforward card, a straightforward sort of side opening card like that. You've got the extra layer. So feel free to leave me any comments that you'd like in the comment section below. It's always lovely to hear your feedback, and again, feel free to let me know if there's anything you'd like to see more of on my channel, and I'll of course try and accommodate that for you. So that's all from me today. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll soon speak to you soon with some more crafty goodness. Bye for now.